guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, hi and welcome. If you're not new here, I know it's been a hot minute, I'm so sorry, but I promise we're gonna catch up properly next week, okay? We're back. But for today's video, we have got a very exciting video because it's November, and that means we are in the month for the GYMSHARK Black Friday sale, which if you don't already know about the GYMSHARK Black Friday sale, this is the biggest sale of the entire year on GYMSHARK, and the prices, I'm gonna say, are a little bit crazy. And this year we have up to 50% off site-wide. Site-wide, so every single thing is included. And also because you are watching this video, you're gonna be able to get an extra 10% off of the entire sale. And that code that's gonna get you that extra 10% off, as per usual, is elmint10, and it works all year round, not just for the sale. It is my personal discount code, so if you do use it, please let me know so I can say a big fat thank you, because every single time you do use that discount code, it supports me as a creator so much, I can't even tell you. So in this video, we're gonna be going through a few things, which are gonna be my favorite things that if I didn't own anything GYMSHARK, I would be shopping in the sale. 2, how to prepare for the sale, and I don't want to be that person, but because this sale is always so good, things sell out immediately. So I'm going to give you some tips and tricks on how to actually make sure you get the things that you want. And number 3, we're going to make sure you get the cheapest price possible for everything. So buckle up, we're going to be giving you quite a lot of information here, okay? I wasn't going to say it, but it's really bothering me already, but I'm currently wearing my Invisalign. So if I sound a little bit lispy and I keep falling over my words, that is why. I'm still just really not used to them being in my mouth, so I've got a big fat lisp. So firstly, all of the details you need to know about this Black Friday sale. The sale is going live on November the 16th. At 4 PM GMT, 5 PM at CET, 11 AM EST, 8 AM PST, and 8 PM AEDT. But that is when the sale goes live. We do not know when the sale is going to end. That is one question I always get. I don't get told that, but I will say within the first couple of hours, the most popular things normally do sell out. So if you do want to make sure you do get the things that you want to make sure we're setting an alarm, okay? And it may sound excessive, but things sell out so quickly. So the next thing we're going to do to make sure we're getting the things that we want, and listen carefully because this will literally change the game. What we're going to do, number 1, create an account on GYMSHARK. If you haven't already got one, please create one. And once that is created, we're going to create a thing called a wish list. This is what your wish list is going to look like. It's going to have every single thing that you want on there. So once we've created the account, the next step is to actually make a wish list. And to do that is so simple. So all you do is go on the website or the app. This is the app. And you're going to find all of the items that you love and you want to get in the Black Friday sale. All you do is scroll and find the little heart button. I've just zoomed you in, so I hope you can see it a little bit better. But then all you do to add to the wish list is just click the little heart. And just like that, the item is now on my wish list. And that is literally it, but that is going to help you out so much, because instead of having to go through the entire site trying to find the things you want whilst everything is also selling out, by creating wish lists, you're going to just have everything that you're looking at and wanting in one place, and it's going to make the whole process so much quicker. As soon as Black Friday goes live, all of the items are going to be updated with their sale price too, so you can then have a look through here and see if you do still want it with the discount that it does have. And honestly, it is the biggest game changer, I can't even tell you. So what I would advise you to do, quickly pause this video, go on your phone, go on your laptop, quickly just make yourself a GYMSHARK account, and then whilst you're watching this video, as I'm talking about all the different products, you can add them to your wish list as time goes on instead of just forgetting about them. And then they're all just going to be in one place and will be so much easier for you to deal with. Also, as I said, I have been shopping this sale since I was 16, so for over 10 years. And one thing that I'm going to say is a very unofficial tip. GYMSHARK, I love you. Please don't tell me off for saying this, okay? This is not a verified tip or trick. It's just something that I have done, have found it works pretty much every single time there's ever a GYMSHARK sale. Before the sale goes live, add everything that you want to your basket. I'm not going to sit here and guarantee that this is going to work, but as I said, every single time I've shopped the sale, that is what I've done, and it's always stayed in the basket. So it just means you're that one step ahead. You're not having to go through the wish list and add things into the basket. It's already there, and you can just delete the things that you don't want if the discount isn't as high as you'd want it to be. That is what I have personally always done, and I have personally got a 100% success rate when it comes to shopping in the Black Friday sale. So you didn't hear it from me, but that has always worked for me. So yeah, those are all the main details that you need to know when shopping this sale. Just please just make sure you were there and waiting 5 minutes before, so you're getting onto the site straight away and able to order straight away. Anyway, without further ado, I'm going to go through loads of the different collections, all of my favorite pieces that if I didn't own anything GYMSHARK, I would personally be ordering in this sale. I'm trying to be a bit more organized for this video, so I'm going to try and show you everything in the collection collections that I personally love. Obviously, I'm not going to be able to include every single thing in this video that I personally love. I have been working with Gymshark for 3 years, so I have tried so many of their collections, and I don't want to make this video 5 million years long. So if there's anything you are looking at in the sale that I haven't included in this video and you're wanting to know if I would recommend it, just please send me a message on Instagram or comment it down below. I will always and forever be 110% honest if I like something or if I don't like something. So yeah, if I don't include something, it doesn't mean that I don't recommend it or don't love it. I've just tried to include my favorite things that I've been grabbing quite a lot recently. So yeah, let's get into this video. So the first collection we're going to be speaking about is the Adapt Fleck collection. This is everything I've got to show you, so we're going to run through it very quickly. But Adapt Fleck is not a new collection for Gymshark. It has been around for a hot minute. When I first started working with Gymshark, there was actually an Adapt Fleck release then. So it's been at least 3 years this collection has been around. And one thing I will always say is if Gymshark continually produces a collection and keeps releasing new things, it is a good collection. There is a reason that they keep making more and they keep coming back. They keep coming out with new colorways. But I feel like Adapt Fleck this year has been that girl for me. I honestly cannot stop wearing it. And as like matching sets go, I would probably say this is in my top 3. I feel like I may regret saying that later, I don't know. I'm a very indecisive person. So I'm going to quickly run through all the different styles and all the different colourways that we do have. So my absolute favourite this year has been the coconut white. And this year we recently got a halter neck in the Adapt Fleck. And this is probably my favourite out of everything at Adapt Fleck. Actually, there's one other thing. One of my 2 favourites that I have. And it's the most perfect halter neck, doesn't hurt your neck when you're wearing it, and actually keeps the girlies in. Everyone always asks me what size my bust is, but I literally never know. But I would hazard a guess around an E, and I do not have any issues with the training with this. I personally wouldn't run in it, but I personally think it's the most perfect colour. I took this to Australia with me and literally non-stop wore it. It is just the most perfect colour. We also have shorts and leggings with that. I don't have the leggings in this pile, but the shorts are to die for. One thing I will say, this colourway was released, I want to say 2 years ago or maybe last year, and it was a little bit see-through. But in the re-release of this colourway, it is so much thicker. Look, you literally can't see. You can't see through it whatsoever. Like, it is thick. And I would go as far to say that this is squat proof. I probably wouldn't opt to wear it on a leg day just because it is white, but she's thick, and even when like stretching her, you cannot see my hand. So if you're worried about this being see-through, it is not whatsoever. And the Adapt Fleck shorts are probably one of my favorites that Gymshark does have. If you know me, you will know I'm not the biggest fan of a scrunch bum, and these do not have a scrunch bum, which is a big fat yes from me. So in the shorts, we also have this gorgeous colour, which I feel like is not getting picked up on the camera whatsoever. This is the weighted / metal purple colourway. And again, I love them just as much as the white ones. They're the exact same short. They're just so comfortable. We also have the pink colourway, which when I said is one of my 2 favourites, this is also my favourite. I have worn this set to death, and when you see the bra you will understand why, but I'm obsessed with this pink colour in the Adapt Fleck too. We also have the lift green / clay green, which is such a beautiful colour. I really love anything like green kind of colour. I feel like this is looking black. Maybe not. This is the cherry purple colourway. You can definitely see it better with the light on it, but that is the kind of colour that this one is, and I think it's the most gorgeous like cherry maroon kind of colour. Those are the different colours that I have with me, but there are so many more on the site. Like, you can literally, these are all the different colours, and as I scroll along, you'll see there's like at least like 10 on there. But yeah, these are all the colourways that I've personally grabbed in this collection. So from what Gymshark have sent over to me, I can see the shorts in the cherry purple are going to be 30% off. I'm not sure about the other colourways, but I would assume that it will be quite similar. So just so you can get some kind of idea of how much these are going to cost, they're going to be about 30% off, which will make them £26.60. And then if you also use my discount code elminten, it will make them £23.94, which for this pair of shorts is honestly so good. They are just a short that are going to last you years and years and years. And for how good the quality is and how good they fit, I feel like £23 is actually quite a big steal. I also do have the black. This is actually a little play suit, which is gorgeous. Again, a little halter neck moment. One thing I love about anything that's like a one piece, I always find it so much easier to get ready. Like if I'm just going to the gym, throw on a one piece, I'm not having to think about things matching, trying to find the matching things. Like this is also just the most flattering unitard one piece ever. So in the halter neck, we've also got the halter neck in the green and also the black, and also the cherry purple. So from the information that Gymshark has sent over to me, I can see that the halter neck in the cherry purple is going to be 30% off. The price of different colourways do differ, but that will make this £24. And with my discount code, that's gonna be £22.05. As I said, this is one of my favourite tops that they've released all year. So £22, We'll have to see it. This is the short sleeve crop top. I'll quickly chuck it on just so you can see how it fits. So it's got these gorgeous little cap sleeves. So if you do want to cover up your like arms a little bit more, it's kind of giving like crop top vibes, but also you're just feeling a little bit more covered. Please excuse the fact that I do have another top on underneath, but it's got this like waved pattern, which I think it's so gorgeous as well. And they actually released a similar top to this a couple of years ago in the Fleck collection, and it was worn to death by me. So obviously I had to get the new updated version. I just think it's so flattering. Like the way that it sits on my body, I just feel so good. And then I feel like I need to show you this Fleck bra. This is probably my favourite top, I know, the halter neck. My second favourite top in the Fleck collection after the halter neck. But this is the most flattering thing, especially for like a back day. The back literally is just this one bit of like stretchy fabric down the back, so it makes your back look so good because so much of your back is out. But it's literally just the most flattering thing, and also so comfortable. One thing I will say with this bra, if you do have a bigger bust, I would try and size up. I sized up and I feel like it fits perfectly in a bigger size for me. And to be completely honest, I would probably say that about pretty much all of the GYMSHARK smaller bras. A vest top that goes down further, I'm absolutely fine having my normal size, but I always tend to size up if it is more of a minimal bra, just because it does give you that little bit more fabric to like cover you up a little bit. And then we also have that in the weighted purple colour, which I think again is gorgeous. These were released more near the start of 2025, so I do also have a feeling they may be on a bigger discount. I don't know, but I genuinely feel like these shorts in this bra has been one of my favourite releases of the entire year. I always just find the Adapt Fleck collection so unbelievably comfortable. Especially as someone who's got a curvy body, I find it sits on my curves really nicely. Doesn't fall down, doesn't budge, like it is just a really comfy collection. So the next collection we've got to talk about is also from the Adapt family. One thing you'll probably learn from this video is that I love anything Adapt, but we're going to be speaking about the Adapt Animal collection. This collection released a couple of months ago and it's honestly become one of my favourites so quickly. Again, much like Adapt Fleck, Adapt Animal has been around for the hottest minute, and GYMSHARK always releases new types of prints, new kind of colourways, and I actually feel like we slayed the most recent collection drop. So I'm going to show you the pattern on this colour because I feel like it shows the most, but look how stunning. Like, I'm sorry, that's the back of your shorts. They are so freaking cool. And I feel like the main thing in this collection that I love are the shorts, because in my eyes, they're basically 2-in-1 shorts. You can either roll them up and have them as like a little short and they look really cute, really perfect for the gym, or you can roll them down and have them as a cycling short. So they also double up as being amazing for running. One thing that I've really actually loved about these is that I can basically go to the gym wearing these shorts and have them like cuter, shorter shorts, and then if I want to do a run at the end of my session, I can just pull them down and I'm not going to get any chafe, anything like that. If you're also somebody that does suffer with like chafe or anything, these are the perfect shorts, just because if you do wear them at that longer length, they do, for me anyway, cover all the areas that do rub together, so I do not get any chafe ever wearing these. Again, I took this to Australia, and when I was going on like longer walks and stuff, I would opt to wear these because I knew that my legs would be absolutely fine all day if I was to wear them. So the 4 colorways we have in this collection, this is the Worn/Peri Blue, and I would probably go as far to say this is my favorite colorway. I just think it's so unique. It's not really something that we've had in the Adapt Animal ever before, and they are just such a beautiful color. I feel like they would literally look good on anybody's skin tone as well, and I feel like with every single activewear brand, I just really haven't seen anything in this color, and I just think it's so gorgeous. We have then got this colorway, which is again one of my favorites. This is probably my second favorite, and it's in the color regular navy/brand blue. I feel like the camera's not properly picking it up, but it's just the most gorgeous teal kind of color, just so nice. I definitely have photos in both of these, so I'll make sure I add them on the screen as I'm speaking about them. Yeah, I feel like that's such a lovely color. But this is the cherry purple colorway, and I really feel like the color of this season at the moment is this kind of like burgundy cherry kind of colour, and I feel like since we have gone into autumn, I keep on grabbing things in this colourway. And then if you are more of like a black colourway kind of person, but you're wanting to like snazz it up a little bit, I think this is the perfect next step. Instead of just wearing a plain pair of black shorts, instead you can have the pattern on them as well. And from one sweaty girl to maybe another sweaty girl, I will say this is probably one of my favourite collections in terms of not showing sweat patches as much. I will say I don't particularly care about having a sweat patch. I will very much happily rock a sweat patch in the gym. I'm in the gym, I'm working hard. Why do I care about a sweat patch? But I know a lot of people do feel a little bit insecure of it. So if you are looking for something that you can get a colourway in, this collection is really good. And I think the reason for that is just because it already has such a big pattern on that if you do also have sweat on it, you just really can't see it. I think something also to note on these shorts we have got a double waistband, but the rest of the fabric is a single layer. So if you are looking for something that is going to be really compressive around your waist, really suck you in, these are also the perfect ones, just because they are really going to like snatch that waist. You can also see the waistband is a completely ribbed material. I don't know if you can see it as much on the animal side, but you can kind of see the ribbing. And again, that just adds to how much it's going to suck you in around your waist. It is also a 4-way stretch material, which quite a lot of Gymshark products are. The Adapt Fleckwear, these are, and that is what makes the collection so unbelievably comfortable. If it's only a single way stretch, it's just not going to fit your body as well. So I generally always opt for a 4-way stretch, just because as I do have a little bit of a different figure, I don't have like a stereotypical body. Like I've got quite big hips and a smaller waist in comparison. I need things that are going to be really super stretchy and are going to like stretch around my curves but still fit, and I find these ones are absolutely perfect for that. Now going on to the bra, they did also release a long sleeve. It looks like this, which is basically the same as the front twist bra from the previous Adapt Animal collection. I think it was Adapt Whitney actually. I do own one. I'll put a photo of me wearing it here because it looks gorgeous with the bra underneath. I could not find it for the life of me. One thing I will say is if you do have a bigger bust like me, you will need to wear the bra underneath it. Unless you want your entire titties falling out, which I feel like for going to the gym, we're not trying to do that. But I do think it looks really cute with this underneath. I did wear that to Gymshark Lift in London, and it was my favourite outfit ever. But yeah, that is also part of the collection if you do want to look at that, but I don't actually have that on me. But I wanted to show you the bras. These are actually a new style of bra that Gymshark have brought out in the last couple of months, and I think they are so cute. Whenever I have worn this collection to the gym, I literally look at myself in the mirror and I'm like, wow. Like my body don't look like that. What is this set doing to me to make my body look so good? But yeah, I feel like the bra just sits so perfectly with the shorts. Everything just looks so good. Also, like I said about the waistband, the whole bra is actually double layered on this. Because of the nature of this fabric, it does just stretch but then also like sculpts you. Where the bra is 2 layers, it does that double as much. And honestly, I have found this so comfortable. My boobs do not feel like they're gonna leak. They don't feel like they're gonna fall out. Like they just feel so secure. And I know a lot of bigger chested girlies do like to train in a more high impact sports bra. I'm not that girl. If I'm not running, I do not want to feel claustrophobic and have my boobs like taken in. So I do have some more high impact bras that I will show you later on in the running section of this video. But if you're like me and you have got a bigger bust but you're not wanting to wear something that's like really like big and like obviously not that cute, like I would say this is a perfect one to go for, just it did really feel like I was secure, but also is just actually a nice bra. Yeah, love this bra. Also, just to quickly show you, we've got that in the black, which I think is so gorgeous. Then also the cherry purple, and then lastly the peri blue. Also with these bras, they do have inserts that you can take out. I actually always take inserts out of my bra, so I don't know why these are still in there, but they are. Again, from what Gymshark has sent over to me, the Adapt Animal Sports Bra and the long sleeve are both going to be 20% off in the cherry purple colour. The other colourways may differ slightly, and the bra and the long sleeve are both the same price, so that will make them £30.40. And with code ELMINT, that's going to be £27.36. And then last but not least, I'm not going to go too much into these, but this collection also does come in the leggings. I have got the black and the cherry purple in the leggings. I do absolutely just love these leggings. If I was going to opt for either the short or the legging, I would honestly go for the short, which is why I've got all the colourways in the shorts but not the leggings. But yeah, if you are more of a leggings girly, they do come in leggings too with all the colourways. Again, from everything that I can see that Gymshark has sent over, the Adapt Animal leggings are looking like they're going to be around 20% off. Again, that is for the cherry purple. The other colourways may differ slightly, which will make them £40 instead of £50. And then if you use code ELMINT10, that will then make them £36, which for a staple pair of leggings, chef's kiss. But yeah, honestly, such a great collection. There is a reason that I have pretty much all of it in every single colourway, just because I absolutely love it. I find it so comfortable. I feel like it suits my figure so nicely, and it's just one of those staple collections that I can pick up, I can wear. I know I'm gonna have a good training session. I know I'm not gonna be bothered by anything. I know I'm not gonna feel uncomfortable. Like, it's just a very solid training collection. So the next collection I'm gonna be showing you is the Apex collection. I will say here and now, this is gonna be like Marmite. You're either gonna love it or hate it. I absolutely love it. It makes me feel like a Power Ranger and I feel like the coolest person ever. Just listen, hear me out. So I honestly think this is the most gorgeous collection ever. This is what it looks like. And I will very much say these bras are so comfortable. I actually might quickly put it on. I feel like you need to see the way it fits for you to understand why I love it so much. Obviously ignore these straps because that's from my other top, but do you understand? It is the most gorgeous bra. It's actually very, very supportive because it's actually got double layers, both front and back, so it actually really does hold you in. Okay, so here are the different colorways of the bra. As I just showed you, this is the color Worn Blue. This is in the color Trail Green, and I think it's so gorgeous. It's like a deep foresty green with kind of like neon detailing, which I think is so gorgeous. We have then got the Heavy Blue and Active Green colorway. I feel like this is quite a similar vibe to the previous one, but it's obviously blue with green. And again, I just feel like it looks so cool. Like, it's giving Power Ranger. I feel like every time I wear it, I feel like I'm that girl. And then lastly, the black with the graphite grey detailing. One thing you will learn about me, if I like it, I will buy it in every single colour. I honestly just find these bras so comfortable. So as soon as they release a new colourway, it will be in my basket. I also do have this pink one somewhere. I just can't find it right now. I feel like it may actually be in the washing. But yeah, it does also come in the most gorgeous pink colour too. And then obviously we have the shorts to match. Just to give you a little bit of information about the shorts. Again, we have got a double layered waistband, but a single layered actual rest of the short, which makes the rest of the shorts so comfortable, but you're still getting that cinching, that support around the waist. I feel like once you see the shorts, you'll understand why I love this collection so much, right? Look, but then also look at the back. The detailing on this is insane. Like, it actually gives, like, if you see, it's actually got contouring for the glutes around like there, but in the most cool design ever. Like, you wouldn't look at this and think, that's trying to make your glutes look big. You're just thinking, she is giving a Power Ranger, the coolest person in the entire gym, and I honestly just love this collection so much. Again, we also have the 4-way stretch material, but this is the stretchiest thing ever. Like, you could quite literally size down in this and it would still fit you perfectly, because look at that stretch. It is actually insane how stretchy that is. Like, are you joking me? But that is honestly what makes this collection so comfortable, because it stretches, it then sculpts your body, it fits you perfectly in every single way possible. This is also the pink colorway, so just imagine the bra in this kind of color, and it is honestly gorgeous. Like, I absolutely love this pink. I feel like I've literally entered my pink gal era this year. Like, I've normally been the kind of person that stays away from pink, but I've just been loving pink so much, especially like bright pink like this. Again, you can see the contouring around like the glutes, just like it looks cool. It isn't giving I want my bum to look massive. And also just to quickly show you the forest green kind of color, like, again, just stunning and just really cool vibe. Then I actually didn't opt for the shorts in the black. I actually got the leggings, and I think the leggings are so cool. Again, we have just got the contouring around the whole leg. Like, on the leggings, it focuses on the front as well, so you've got like contouring here that goes around that is going to like really contour your quads, and then you've also got it around your calves too. But it's just so like different to any other contouring I've ever seen from any other brand. And then again, I feel like it doesn't pick up as well on the black on camera, but it has the exact same like contouring. Can you see here? Really subtle, but like we've got the contouring going up and around, and the glutes at the top there as well. I actually haven't been told whatsoever by Gymshark for this collection what the discount's going to be, so we're going to just have to go on the website on the day and see. But honestly, just trust me, like, this is the comfiest workout set ever. Like, it's literally like second skin. Like, you basically cannot feel it on your body, which is my kind of vibe. I don't want to like be feeling overstimulated, feeling the fabric, anything like that, and this is just the perfect collection for that. I do have the shorts in the black. Of course she does. Just gorgeous. Look. So stunning. But yeah, I feel like all the collections I've shown you so far are the kind of collections that when I go to the gym, I don't want to have to think about what I'm wearing. I want to know that I'm feeling good. These are the collections that I would personally be picking up and choosing. And I also just think they look so good. Like, they're just all so comfortable. They make you look sensational. So the next collection is actually only shorts and leggings, but I feel like this has to be mentioned in this video because these are a new release this year, and they are honestly the one thing that I go and grab at least once a week. And that is the Whitney leggings and the Whitney shorts. I feel like in this collection there is honestly something for everybody. We have got so many bright colourful colourways, but we also do have some beautiful neutrals if that is more your vibe too. So I'm going to go through the shorts first. When you're looking for leggings or shorts, if you're the kind of person that prefers a buttery soft like second skin kind of fabric, this is your collection. This is quite literally the meaning of buttery soft fabric. Like, I can't even tell you, it literally feels like a second skin when you're wearing it. I feel like I've said this about pretty much all of the leggings and shorts so far, but we do have a double layered waistband and then just a single layer on the short. And one thing that is a little bit different to the other ones I've shown you, this does actually have a little scrunch bum, but when you have it on, you cannot even tell. So whilst it's off, you can already see it is very, very discreet, and you can just tell because it bunches up a little bit. But once you put it on your body, it stretches out and just becomes like a normal seam, but it still gives you that lift of a scrunch bun, but without being able to see a scrunch bun, which I think is unreal. We also do have this double stitching on both the front and the back, and on the back it actually also doubles up as contouring. So where the lines are like curved going above your glute, it really will give that lift to your glute too. I think personally what I really love about these shorts as well is they are that little bit longer. So they're not cycling shorts, but they're not like micro shorts. I'd say they sit in the middle, and for me they are the perfect length. I can wear these running, I can wear these to the gym, like perfect. I wore these on like a 4.5k run the other day and they were absolutely fine. I had no issues. I also find these shorts just do not budge. Like they don't move, they don't roll up, like they actually just sit and they are so comfortable. So the colorways of the short, guys, strap in. So these are the carmine red ones. They are so gorgeous. I'm obsessed with this colorway. All of the shorts also have a really discreet logo. As you can see, you can't even properly see unless I like really show you that the shark is sitting right there, which I actually really love. Sometimes I don't just want in your face logo, and it also makes them a lot better for like day-to-day wear. We then also have the compound blue, which are again gorgeous, a very like muted dusky kind of blue, which is gorge. We also have the active blue, which is a much brighter blue than the previous ones, again stunning. We have got the reset pink colorway, which is unreal. Then we have the coral red. This is really showing as orange on the camera, but it's like the most beautiful like coral color, which is it's just not showing the same color on camera, which is really sad, but it's the most gorgeous like corally color. We then also have a black, a cherry purple, 2 different shades of pink. Like we've got so many colors. I actually, as I said, I wear these all the time, so those ones are already in the wash because I've actually been wearing them. I wore the brown on a run the other day and oh, they look so cute. I love them. This is actually the color of brown they are, and I love them. Then we have also got the leggings to show you. So we have 2 different styles of leggings. We've got the flared leggings and the normal leggings. The normal leggings are probably my most worn pair of leggings that GYMSHARK sell. These are the black ones, which are definitely my most worn ones. And much like on the shorts, we've got everything the exact same. We've got the detailing, the waistband is double lined. It's a 4-way stretchy fabric again, so it's really, really comfortable. I'm not gonna go through too many details because it is pretty much the exact same as the shorts, but they are just obviously in legging format. Again, we've got so many different colors in the leggings. I don't have them all with me, but obviously we've got the black, then the classic green, which is the most stunning color. Then we have got this reset pink shade, which is so stunning. There's also a matching minimal bra in this color, which chef's kiss. These are a new colorway and I am obsessed. This is in the color Cloud Pink. And again, this also comes in a halter neck top and a minimal bra to match as well. Then we've got the same coral red. I'm not going to go through it again because it just doesn't show well on the camera, but the most gorgeous like corally red color. The active blue again. And we've also got the soft brown. And then going on to the flared leggings. If you are looking for, in my opinion, the perfect flare, these are your girl. I would personally say the perfect flare goes down from like the knees. It's not like hugging onto your calves, which some flares do, and then like just spouting out at the end. These are the perfect flare. These come in so many colorways. We've got, I've for some reason decided to show you 2 different shades of brown, which is, don't know why I've done that, but they also have a navy, a green, a pink, black, obviously. The black are, again, my most worn colour, but these are the comfiest thing. Again, we have all the same attributes as the leggings and the shorts, but we just have the most gorgeous kind of like wide leg flare. It like gradually gets longer and like the flare gets bigger, and it honestly just sits on the body so beautifully. Okay, so I feel like those were the main collections I really wanted to take you through. Now I'm going to show you a couple of like random bits here and there that I feel like I really want to talk about, and I feel like are pieces that I constantly grab. So I have to show you the Vital Seamless bras. These are a bra that I didn't actually dabble into until this year, just because the sizing only goes up to a size large. Generally in bras I actually buy an extra large, so I didn't actually even think to try these because they didn't go up to my size. But I'm thanking whatever was in the air on the day that I ordered this bra, because when I say this has probably become my favourite bra for the gym in the last few months. And a huge reason I wanted to make sure I include this in this video is a lot of the colorways in the Black Friday sale are going to be 40% off. So as I've said throughout this video, different colorways are going to be different prices, but from the document that I've been sent, I can see at least 5 colorways are going to be 40% off. So I thought I should definitely mention them. I will show you the blue and show you all the different things that I absolutely love about this bra. Number one, if you do think this isn't going to fit you, you will probably be surprised, because I did not think this was going to fit me. Again, as I said earlier, I normally actually size up in the smaller, more minimal bras, but because of this fabric, is so stretchy. It literally just stretches around your boob and stays there. So I quickly just slipped the red one on just so you can see how well it actually fits, which I'm so surprised about. Like, we don't have any side boob on either side at all. It actually has a very good level of coverage. Like, I wouldn't feel uncomfortable having this much bust out in the gym. And because it looks so minimal, I didn't even think about dabbling into it, but it is literally my favourite bra. It is so unbelievably comfy. As I said earlier, I love to wear a low impact bra for the gym. If I want to run when I go to the gym, I'll always take my running bra alongside me and then just quickly change in the toilet to do my run after my session. But I really don't like wearing high impact bras when I'm training. I find it really overstimulating. But generally for me, I prefer to have pieces of fabric rather than something that is like a proper bra, which is exactly what this is. As you can see, it is quite literally just a piece of fabric that sits on your body, which I personally find perfect. Otherwise, I would get very overstimulated. But what I love about this and why I think it fits is because the back strap is actually completely elastic. So you just pull it over your head and you just adjust this strap. As you can see, you can make it smaller, also make it bigger. I always wear mine on the biggest setting. So you can make it bigger, you can make it smaller, but I honestly find this bra so unbelievably comfortable. It is one that I just always reach for. And it comes in the most stunning colorways. I actually have quite a few of these bras. I didn't want to get too many out, but the one thing about the Vital Seamless collection, if you want color, Vital Seamless is the right collection for you. That's only 4 of the ones I have, but just look how bright and colourful and like gorgeous these colours are. We also have this stunning like forest green colour, and then also obviously a black. But yeah, if you are like me at all and you do like a more minimal support bra, genuinely love this bra. I actually used to be the biggest fan of the minimal bra, but since I started ordering this one, I actually would say I prefer this to the minimal bra, which is a big bold statement. But I actually love the way this fits, the way it feels on me, and it just makes me feel 10 out of 10. As I know I did just say that this bra that I'm currently wearing, I now pick up more than the minimal bra, but I felt illegal for me to be doing this video and not mentioning the minimal bra because it is just such a great bra. And it's been one of my favourites from GYMSHARK for about 2 years now, and the colourways are insane. Whenever they release a new colorway, it always finds its way into my basket. So I definitely thought I should be including them in this video. One thing I will say, which I'm going to be very honest and open about, is the sizing on this bra is not the most inclusive. If you do have bigger boobs or you are a bigger size, this may not be the bra for you. It is called the minimal bra. So it is very, very minimal, and you can't actually size up in this bra anymore. They used to go up to a size XXL, but the sizing actually only goes up to an L now. So it's one of the biggest reasons that I've stopped wearing this bra so much, just because the sizing is not there for me anymore. Just because I used to order an XL and that size obviously no longer exists, so I can't actually wear it too much now. I do order them in a large, but it's not the most comfy for me. So if you are a smaller size than me, or you do have a smaller bust than me, you will love this bra. It is such a great bra. It goes so well with everything. It's really, really affordable and honestly just so comfortable, but the sizing just isn't there as much anymore. So that is the reason that I've stopped wearing it so much, but I want to still include it. Because if you are a smaller size and you do fit into a large or below, this will honestly be your favourite, so I feel like I still need to include it. So the minimal bra, there are 2 different types of minimal bra, and they are called very similar things on the website. So we've got this one, which is my favourite and definitely fits me a lot more than the other one, which is called the Light Support Minimal Halter Neck Bra, and then the other one is called the Minimal Sports Bra. So the big difference is pretty much the back. So this is like the new redesigned one after all of the feedback from the original one. So this one on the back literally just has this small strap, so it has your entire back out, which is gorgeous, and the back is stretchy. It's not adjustable and it does not have the crisscross. So on the original minimal bra, which is just called the Minimal Sports Bra, we have these straps on the back which do make it a little bit more supportive, but you can actually take them off. So if I actually show you another one, because on the majority of mine I actually have taken them off, as you can see, this is where the straps on the back once were, and I've taken them off, and I just found it so much more comfortable. But on the new one, the straps aren't there, so they've taken them off altogether because most people were taking them off anyway, and they've just made it stretchy, which makes it so much more comfortable. And the biggest game changer on the newer version is the fact that it has an adjustable neck. One thing about the original, I always used to find that the neck strap was a little too long. So what I would end up doing, which was never an issue for me, I would just end up doing a little knot at the back just to make it that little bit shorter, so my bra would just sit with that on my neck, which I've never had an issue with. But what they did with the newer one is they saw that everyone was doing that, so they actually made the neck adjustable, which is a game changer because it means you're not going to get that neck ache. It's actually going to be comfortable for your body. So I do personally prefer this one. I also find that the sizing on this one is a little bit more forgiving. They both only go up to a size large, but I can actually wear the large in the newer one. I can't really wear it so much in the original one, but the colorways is something we have to talk about because they have got the most gorgeous colorways in this bra. bra. This one is the active green. We then just have the classic white colour. This is the colour Carmine Red, which is stunning. Then we have got the lift green, which again is beautiful. I love this colour. I feel like I'm such a green girly, and that is such a gorgeous shade of green. We then have got the coral red, and I think what we have learned in this video is coral red does not pick up well on camera, but it's just the most gorgeous coral colour. Then got this light grey marl colour, which is actually a cotton fabric. The rest of them are all like the same activewear buttery fabric, but this one is a cotton bra, and I found this so comfortable. I did get this in a large, but this actually fits me really nicely. It's so stretchy, and it's just a perfect bra to wear underneath like a t-shirt if you're like going out for the day for a long day, or wearing under a jumper or something like that. I've been obsessed with this bra. We have then got cloud pink, and this is also in the new style, so it means I can wear it, which I love, and it's the most gorgeous colour pink. We have then got these two ribbed designs. So these are the only two that are ribbed. Again, all the other ones are like the buttery material. The ribbed ones are so cute, love them, and they're actually already on discount before Black Friday has even started, so that makes me think the discount's going to be even higher, so I'd keep your eye out for these. So we've got the Celeste Blue Ribbed Minimal Sports Bra, also the Cobalt Purple Minimal Sports Bra, and they are just the most gorgeous, gorgeous colours. We have then got in the Cherry Purple. Again, it just doesn't really pick up well on camera, but one thing I really love is if you think back to the other collections I've shown you, there's been quite a few. Cherry Purple has actually appeared at the majority of the collections. We've had Fleck in Cherry Purple, the Adapt Animal in Cherry Purple, and what I love about GYMSHARK is the fact they do the same colourways in different collections. You can mix and match, so you could pair this with any of the other cherry purples, which I love. We've then obviously got the very classic black, and then the reset pink. If you go online, you'll see there's so many more colours than that, but I just tried to make sure I picked out the ones that were in my cupboard that are actually in stock online, because I have got quite a lot of the old colourways that aren't in stock anymore. Just to make sure I showed you ones you would actually be able to order on Black Friday, but there is a reason I have so many different colours in this bra. It is the most perfect bra. I wish, GYMSHARK, if you're listening, please restock the bigger sizes. Start doing these in the bigger sizes again, because honestly, as a bigger chested girly, these were my favourite bras when they did do the bigger sizing. So it's a shame that we don't have the bigger sizing in these anymore, but I just wanted to make sure that we did mention these in case you don't have a bigger bust. Definitely recommend giving these a try if you're smaller than a size XL or XXL. So the next couple of bits I want to show you are the bits that I wear running. So I recently restarted my running journey. So I've been dabbling in quite a lot of the GYMSHARK running collection and like bits that I think would be good for running. And honestly, when I tell you I have been in love with these pieces that I'm about to show you, we're going to start off very strong with the running sports bra. One of my most asked questions is, what bra do I wear running? Because everyone sees me running, they're like, why are your boobs not moving? Why are they so like secure? If you want a secure, good sports bra for any kind of like HIIT training, running, like anything that your boobs need to be like a little bit more secured, this is the best bra ever for it. So this is the running sports bra. That is literally what it's called. And it comes in 3 colorways. I'm not sure if all 3 are still in stock. As you can see, the top 2. We have got the black and the green. They also do have it in white, but I think that must be sold out. This is the Celeste Blue colorway, and it's already on a 20% discount on the site. So again, I feel like this might be on a big discount for Black Friday. The black one is still full price, but every single size is available in the black, and it's not in this colorway. So if you are looking for a good high impact, high support sports bra, this is the best one ever. I literally love it so much. I get true to size, it stops my boobs moving. I have tried so many high support sports bras, and this by far is my favorite one. I feel like I need to dabble a little bit more into more GYMSHARK ones, because they have released even more, so there might be some good ones on there. I'm not really sure if anybody else has tried any of the other high impact ones. Please let me know if you do recommend any of the other ones. I am just a creature of habit, so as soon as this gets released in another colorway, I just order it because I know how much I love it. And honestly, these are constantly in the wash. They're still somewhere in the cycle of the washing, because if I'm going on 3 runs a week, I use 1 for each run. And honestly, I just could not speak any higher of this bra. If you are looking for something that is just going to keep your boobs in place, this is the one for you. So next, I'm going to show you some running t-shirts. So I actually have this again in the Celeste Blue. I've got a whole matching set in this colour. So you've got the Celeste Blue and also the white in the same one. This is genuinely the most perfect material and fit and everything for running. It's so comfortable. It also comes in long sleeve if you are looking for something that is a little bit more long sleeve. I have the black one, but it's in the wash already, so I can't actually show you it. But everything about these running t-shirts that GYMSHARK does are just perfect. They fit perfectly, and the design is also very thought through. As you can see, the top panel, I hope you can see it, sometimes it doesn't pick up. It's got like mesh paneling, which basically just means that it's going to be a really breathable fabric. And one thing I have found with this is I do not overheat anywhere near as much as if I was wearing a non-breathable one without the mesh dots. Also, what I love about this is a huge air vent, I guess, on the back. So especially if you're running in the summer or just like throughout the year, it does make this fabric so much more breathable. You're going to cool down so much quicker. The long sleeve one doesn't have that. The long sleeve one is completely covered at the back because obviously it's designed more for the winter months. So it does want to keep, so you do want to keep a little bit more warmth in it when you're running in the winter. But it still has a lot of breathability to that fabric. So if you are someone that's quite sweaty like me and I still sweat a lot in the winter when I'm running, it's still perfect. And the long sleeve one also has the thumb holes and a like space here so you can see your watch, which is game changing. I cannot stand wearing long sleeve tops when I'm running where I can't see my watch because I end up just not being able to have them over my hands with the thumb holes. I just have to roll them up, which obviously isn't ideal. So I love the fact that the long sleeve version, you can see your watch in as well. Then we have actually got the running pocket shorts and the running pocket leggings. The running pocket shorts, I will say, are sold out in the majority of the sizes, so I'm not going to touch too much on these. If you are looking for a good running short, these are quite literally my favourite shorts that I own. They are so good. They do not budge when you're running. They do not slide. They just feel like a second skin, but they also do have a pocket. They are the perfect length for not getting chafing or anything like that, so they are just a really great short. The running pocket leggings. So it's the exact same design, but in a legging, and these are very much in stock. I got these very recently and I absolutely love them because obviously in the winter months I was wearing the shorts so much, but now it's colder outside. I was like, right, we need to invest in some leggings. I'm getting so cold. But yeah, these are perfect. They are just the perfect running legging. They do not move at all. They do not budge. They stay in place. The waistband is like, in my opinion, the perfect size for running. We also again have the pockets, which is really great. If I'm going on just like a quick run, I want somewhere to put my phone and my keys, they can fit in there without me having to wear like a running vest or anything. I will say these definitely do fit a little bit larger than smaller. So if you are in between sizes, I would generally size down. I got these in an extra large, which is generally my normal size, but if I ordered another colourway, I would probably get the large. I do have so many gorgeous colourways. We have also got this blue colour, which I don't have, but I think I will end up ordering. And then also this deep petrol blue colour, which again is gorgeous. But yeah, I generally would size down if you are in between sizes. So they are just super stretchy. And even when even though I do have a pair that are slightly bigger, they still do not budge. They still do not move. They're still really, really comfortable. And I constantly find myself taking these back out of the laundry basket and putting them on because if they have not gone through my wash yet, I'm like, I want to wear these leggings because they're my favourite. So I keep taking them out. But yeah, these are the leggings that I keep on picking up to go on runs and I definitely recommend. I love, love, love them. So those are all the running bits. And the next thing I really want to show you is like loungewear. If you know anything about me, I am obsessed with the waffle collection from GYMSHARK. And here she is. This isn't even half of my collection. Every time they release a new colourway, it is the first thing that goes in my basket. That is honestly the comfiest thing ever. I think these were either released early this year or last year, and I've honestly not stopped wearing them. There are a fair few different colourways, designs, so I'm going to show you like a couple of different things from each. But the only thing I will say, okay, it's maybe an unpopular opinion, but one thing I do want to note is the tops in this collection fit very small, okay? So I ordered the long sleeve tops and they are gorgeous, but I ordered them in an extra large, which is my normal size, and they do fit very, very, very tight. So please do size up, especially in the long sleeves. I have found these fit tiny. Again, just to show you how much I freaking love this collection. I went traveling around Australia for just under 2 months in September and October, and the only trousers I took were these. I didn't think about taking any other trousers. I took this colour, I think it was this, no, I took this colourway and I also took the dark grey colourway, and I literally wore them non-stop. And the reason I took these is because they are the most comfortable trousers you will ever put on your body. So these are wide leg trousers. I'm very much a wide leg trouser kind of girly. They are like very wide, straight leg trousers, and they are quite literally the most comfortable thing in the entire world. They are this gorgeous waffle material. They are very, very thin, I will say. If you're looking for something that's like a fluffy tracksuit bottom, this is not what this is. This is a very lightweight, comfortable like jogger. Which for me, as someone who gets very easily hot, is absolutely perfect. And it's perfect for the winter, perfect for the summer. I will say if you get very cold very easily, maybe not the winter for you. You'd have to do a little bit of layering. But as someone who is very hot all the time, it's perfect for me. They come in so many gorgeous colourways. I don't even have all of them here with me. We have this gorgeous light grey, a taupe kind of colour, a white colour, a cherry purple kind of colour. We also have a brown, this yellow colour, which I'm obsessed with. But yeah, I've shown you the straight leg trousers. These are the little tops. I will quickly put one on just so you can see how it fits. Again, I will say if you are in between sizes, please size up. This is an extra large and it is very tight, I will say. So this is the top. Look how gorgeous it is. It literally just fits me so perfectly. Like when I was in Australia, honestly, I just kept grabbing this set. I brought these tops and the trousers, and honestly, it is my favorite thing ever. These tops are so comfortable. It's just this waffle fabric. It's just so, like, I can't even describe the fabric to you. It's just so comfortable, and I do not see enough people talking about this collection, considering how much I love it. Like, I don't understand why nobody else is talking about it. But yeah, I think that is pretty much everything I wanted to show you in this video. As I said, there are so many Gymshark collections, and I love so many of them, but I've just picked out the ones that really are standing out to me at the moment, the things that I'm going into my drawer and really picking up a lot, and things that if I didn't own them, I would order them and be so happy that I did order them. They'd become staples. Yeah, I hope this video was helpful. If there is anything I did miss, as I said, please ask me questions, message me on Instagram, comment on this video, and I'm more than happy to help. And also let me know down in the comments if there is any collections I miss. Please tell me what your favorite collections are. I would love to know. Maybe I can add it to my Black Friday wish list. But yeah, just remind you, number one, make sure you are making your wish list, adding all of the things that you want into there, and before the sale starts, put them into your basket. I can't promise it's going to work, but it normally works for me, and it's normally how I end up getting everything that I want. And also make sure you're also using code elmintent at checkout. It's going to get you an extra 10% off everything in the sale. So everything's already on an insane discount, and then you're also going to get an extra 10% off on top of that, which is crazy. I know I already said it, but it also does help me out so much as a creator. I can't even tell you. It helps my relationship with Gymshark, and it honestly just means the absolute world to me if you do choose to support me. And the last thing I want to make sure that I do mention is please do not shop beyond your means. I'll be the first person to say I have got far too much activewear. You do not need every single colorway in a collection. You do not need every single collection. I do not want to be someone that influences you to overbuy and put yourself in any kind of financial position that you can't afford things that you actually need. So please only order things that you actually want, you actually need, and you actually feel like you're going to get wear out of. All of the things that I've put in this video are just my suggestions, things that I absolutely love in case you are already planning on shopping. But you do not need that much gym wear. All of the pieces that I've shown you are pieces that are going to last you years and years and years. Remember, you're able to wash it, you're able to reuse it, so you do not need to buy that much. I just really don't want this video, or me in general, to be the reason you're going above and beyond and buying too much that you do not need. Just remember, it's a huge part of my job, and that is why I have so much activewear. It is not normal to have as much activewear as I do. Just please remember that. But yeah, happy Black Friday shopping. As I said, please be sensible. But if you do have any questions on anything in this video or anything in general, as always, please give me a message. I'm more than happy to help. Reiterate the timings for the Black Friday sale going live. It obviously is going live on the Gymshark website, and it goes live on November the 16th at 4 PM GMT, 5 PM CET, 11 AM EST, 8 AM PST, and 8 PM AEDT. And as I said, I cannot stress this enough. If there are specific things that you are wanting in this sale, be there on time. These sales sell out very quickly because Gymshark does not do very many sales every year. There's normally maximum like 2 sales a year, and this is by far the biggest one. And yeah, if you do use my discount code elmintent, please give me a message so I can thank you. As I said, it does mean the world, and I just want to make sure that you know that, and I want to make sure that I am actually thanking you for choosing to use it. But yeah, other than that, happy Black Friday shopping, and I hope this video was somewhat helpful. But yeah, I hope you have a lovely rest of your day, and I will see you next week with another video. But yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. Happy Black Friday shopping, and don't forget to use code elmintent. I love you so much, and I'll see you next week for another video.